All right, you guys, y'all already know what time it is. This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we're about to get into it now. So let's get into it, y'all. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, still live from Huntsville. I'll be leaving tomorrow morning. I'll be headed to Birmingham so I can catch my flight to New York tomorrow morning. Okay, so this will be my last day, my last full day in Huntsville today. Okay. But I've been having me a good time since I've been here. I've really been having a good time. Huntsville is a cute little city. It's kind of grown since the last time I was here, so it's cute. It's really cute. It's really nice and everything like that. Now I know you guys want to know what I got to say about Madonna because I was there, and y'all want to know what I got to say about Black too. Before we get, I'm gonna get all that out the way before we even get into the review. Now, before we even get to those two things, I just want to say this because I'm a quote unquote crybaby. However, there was an incident that happened that T had gotten like this DM about somebody. What they did was it came across as if there was another YouTuber that I had never heard of before. They made it seem like they were coming at us, like, dissing us or whatever. And I went to go watch the video, but the video was private, so I couldn't see it. So of course, my impulsive ass went and made a post basically saying, now y'all know I don't bother nobody now, but apparently a YouTuber been coming for me. But T got a DM saying that a YouTuber was coming for me and him. Y'all know I don't bother nobody, but I went back to look at the video, but it's private. So, apparently somebody wants some attention. That's what I said. So according to T, the person that runs the page, I think her name is Hey Girl Hey, shout out to her. Apparently she diffused the situation. She explained the situation. It was nothing that we thought it was. So it was made to look as if, because like I said, I didn't get to see the video because at the time it was private, but they were making it seem as though Hey Girl Hey, the YouTuber, was coming at us. So I didn't know somebody called in and said whatever they said. But now the video is not private anymore. So I still didn't go and see it because I don't really want to hear what they had to say. Whoever called in had to say. I really don't want to hear it at all if it's something, negative. But however, they explained this, so it really wasn't that type of situation. It was pretty much like we were basically confused by it because we really thought that another YouTuber was coming at us, when it's like, girl, we don't even do this. Like, we don't come at other YouTubers. We don't talk shit about other YouTubers. Like, we don't do none of that because I work with other YouTubers more so than fight with them. I don't fight with nobody on here. So that's one thing that you do know that I don't do. But yeah, that's what that situation was, if you're wondering what I was talking about on my post. Now, let's talk about Madonna. Now, me and my friend went to Red Robin and got some food. And then I said, I want to go up here to Destiny's store because I need a brush. I left my brush at home. So I said, I need a brush. And so I pulled up the address on Google and I really wanted to see the store. And I went in there. We were the only two people up in there, but we was in there, And I went, this is the brush that I purchased. I heard somebody say, welcome to Madonna. If you need any help, just come to me. I thought it was Destiny. I got a little excited. I thought it was Destiny, but it wasn't Destiny. It was somebody else that works there. I bought the brush. My friend was looking for like some beard oil, but they had just ran out of some beard oil and stuff like that. So I found my brush, and I like a hard brush, and this brush is hard as hell. It hurts for me to brush my hair with it, child. But it is what it is. It'll get right. But this is the brush that I bought from Madonna. So yes, Madonna is open. It's not a myth. It is open. Then I went to Black. Now, Black to me is smaller in person than it is on TV. That's all I can say about that. However, Jalen was there. Jalen was the one that was serving me and my friend. We were sitting at the bar. Jalen makes great drinks. The drinks was on fire. Okay, I love the drinks. I was tipsy when I left that motherfucker. So the drinks were good. A good price. I didn't eat none of their food because we had just ate Red Robin. So I just really wanted to come in and sample the drinks. But Jalen was there. He served us. And then I think another girl was coming in to help him out. So yes, Black was good. You know what I mean? The drinks were good. I ain't had none of their food, but the drinks were good. And there were people in there. You know, I will say they did have some people up in there. Like it was already some people up in there when we came in, but then as we were sitting there, there was more people coming in and they play good music. I was surprised to hear them playing 7th Streeters Yearning up in this bitch. Okay, I was surprised to hear that. So they have good music and the drinks are good. So Black is good. Okay. So those are my reviews on Black Madani. Even she do have someone working there with her. You know, me and my friend were the only 2 customers in there, but it's okay. I bought something, so it is what it is, and Black is cool. So that is my take on Madani and Black. So let's go ahead and get into this review. So we're gonna pick up where we left off from last week, and that's when we were dealing with Tisha and her family off the tracks. And we already know that Kiki had came into the building. And you already know when Kiki come into the building, there's finna be some motherfucking shit. We already know that, right? We know that, right? Oh, okay, we know. So Kiki basically confronts Tisha. She said that she'd been trying to call Tisha and Tisha didn't answer her phone call. And then Tisha tried to make up a lie, basically saying, well, I didn't know that you called me. You know, when you trying to answer a question and you play with your hair, I automatically feel like you lying when you do that. Tisha, she said, but I ain't talking to you anyway, because you sat up there and you was with Melody talking about me and all this other stuff. So you know I'm not talking to you right now. So then Kiki talking about, but you did it first by bringing up my personal business. You went to Mel and brought my personal business out. My thing is, what the fuck is this personal business is, Kiki? That's what the fuck I'm trying to figure out. What is this personal business that you keep on bringing up? Because we heard that it was bed bugs. It didn't turn out that it wasn't no damn bed bug. You keep on saying 5 or 6 years ago, Tisha brought up your personal business to Mel, and we, the people, the public, the reviewers, everybody else want to know what the fuck is the personal business? Is the personal business does that have anything to do with the mug shot that's out right now? Because we have seen your mug shot. We got it in our group message. I'm not gonna lie, it's in our group message. We seen the damn mug shot, and it was DUI. So my thing about this is, did it have something to do with that? Are we gonna find this out when we interview? Because y'all already know that me and Kiki got an interview coming soon. Kiki emailed me just the other day, and I gave her 4 dates to choose from. I gave her 4 dates to choose from. It's up to her to choose. I gave her 4 dates. All 4. If she choose any of the 4 dates, it will be the same exact time, but different dates. So I gave her 4 dates. All she got to do is choose which one, and then we can move on. But other than that, it's just like, girl, like, what is this personal business that you keep on bringing up? And my thing about this situation is this right here. You and Tisha have already discussed this already, and it seems as though y'all have already moved on from it. So whatever the issue was 5 or 6 years ago, why the fuck are we still talking about it now 5 or 6 years later? Because from the way it looks to me on TV, it looks as though y'all talked about it, y'all squashed it, and y'all have moved past the situation. If you already talked about it, and if you already squashed it, why the hell are we still talking about it 5 or 6 years ago? My thing is, y'all talked about it, but you never forgave her for it. That's pretty much what this is. Because if for me, and I'm speaking for me only, if I have talked, if someone did something to me and we had the conversation, they apologized, I accepted the apology and I've forgiven them, I'm not bringing nothing up. I'm not bringing it up anymore, because I feel like anytime you constantly keep bringing something up, you're not over it and you haven't forgiven them for it. That's how I feel. So when you going over there, you try to justify what you did over there with Mel by saying, well, you did it you did what you did to me 5, 6 years ago. You told my personal business to Mel 5 or 6 years ago. So why are you mad at me for telling Mel what I told her? It looks bad on your behalf because y'all are cousins, number one. And you said that this happened. Now, that's not saying, that doesn't absolve Tisha from any wrong, because at the end of the day, if she told your business to Mel 5 or 6 years ago, that was fucked up, because again, she was your cousin. So therefore, she had no business telling Mel shit about your personal business. And that's just the truth. And that's just fucking law. She had no business doing it. Point blank, and the period. No business doing that. So I definitely agree with you on that. But my thing about this is, though, Kiki, if she really told your business, why in the fuck are you, and y'all talked about this situation, why in the hell are we still going on and on about it? Why in the hell are we still talking about it? Why in the hell is it still a thing? Because like I said, for me, if that shit happened and all of this other stuff, it would not still be a situation for me. I would have let that shit go a long time ago if we already discussed it already. Because I mean, you were just on the season last year defending Tisha against Kimmy, right? So apparently y'all were in a good place. So why is it that you decide to come on TV and tell Mel this shit after y'all done already got past it? And then when you get confronted about it, it's what you told my personal business 5 or 6 years ago. So obviously you did this out of spite. That's how it comes across. And I'm definitely going to ask you that when we have our interview. It comes across like you did this shit out of spite because you're not over the fact that she told your business 5 or 6 years ago. If she apologized to you and you forgave her and you accepted it, why is this shit still here? Like, what is it? What's really going on? It's really frustrating sitting back watching it and then everybody eating this shit up because they don't like Tisha. My thing is, I don't like Tisha either, but I'm not going to eat no bullshit up if it's what it is, some bullshit, just because I don't like somebody. I don't like that shit, period. If you already claim to let something go 5 or 6 years ago, why the fuck are we still on it? And why the hell are you doing the same exact thing to her that they did to you that you could not stand for them to do to you? Period. It comes across like you doing it for some get back. That's how it's coming across, real vindictive. That's how it's coming across, and you don't see that. Neither does the people that support this shit see it. But it's okay. They ain't gotta see it, but I see it. Period. Okay. So then, Wanda goes off. Wanda goes off on all of them. And then she said, Kiki, you did bring that to me. You did say this. You did say this. You did do this. You did do this. My thing is this right here, like I've been saying. Tisha was wrong for telling Kiki's business 5 or 6 years ago. Whatever that business might be, she was wrong for telling her business 5 or 6 years ago. She was definitely wrong for telling her business 5 or 6 years ago. Definitely. But Kiki is wrong for going on national TV, even discussing Tisha with Mel, knowing that Tisha and Mel have an issue, and that's supposed to be her cousin. And she's sitting up here, not necessarily telling nothing, but basically agreeing with some bullshit in regards to her cousin's marriage. I would never be in agreement with that shit at all. I don't care what none of y'all say, because a lot of y'all get mad with me when I say this, but that's her fucking cousin. And like I said, family is fucking family at the end of the day. And like I said, I got a cousin right now that I wouldn't spit on if they was on fire. They could be on fire right behind me in this hotel room, and I wouldn't even do shit to stop it. But at the end of the day, if somebody that don't like my cousin come to me trying to get me to spill some tea or confirm some shit about them, I'm not doing it. Because that's still my fucking cousin. Only I can talk about that bitch. You cannot. So I'm not going to confirm or deny anything for you. Period. Because that's going to put me in a fucked up position, and I'm not going to get in that bullshit. Period. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. So that's why I don't agree with what's going down between Kiki and Tisha. Tisha ain't nobody's victim. Let's just make that clear. But Kiki ain't right either. But then again, neither one of them right, because Tisha was wrong for telling the business 5 or 6 years ago, and Kiki is wrong for doing what the fuck she just did with Mel and constantly holding on to the shit that happened years ago. All that shit wrong and fucked up. So then Kiki said, well, I'll tell it all. I'll tell it all. And bitch, and she called Tisha a straight bitch. I'm like, oh, she mean business, honey. She mean business. So she got her a straight up bitch. She threatened to put it all out there. And as Kiki was getting ready to tell all the tea, that's when Marcel jumped up and started screaming to the top of his lungs. He didn't want to hear shit that she had to say, because whatever the fuck she had to say was probably had some damn truth to it. Marcel, you better sit your ass down, because she was gonna tell it all, and I don't think you want her to tell it all, my nigga. So you might need to sit down somewhere, because it seemed like whatever she had going on, whatever she had to say, he didn't want her to say that shit. And then the husband got involved. Kiki's husband got involved and did not back down from him. He got up out his seat. He said what he had to say to him. And I don't think that Kiki's husband really backed down to him either, but they were able to have a civilized conversation and say that he always looked out for him and all this other stuff, and Tisha always looked out for Kiki and things of that nature. But my thing about this is, whatever you got, you really need to put it out there, because all these threats that y'all are making towards each other about what y'all know about this person and what y'all know about that, it's fucked up that y'all are doing this on TV, mainly because all of y'all are family. But if you're gonna put some shit out there, and bitch, put the shit out. Stop sitting up here trying to all these empty threats are getting on my nerves. It's the same way I felt when Melody was constantly saying that bullshit about, well, What makes you think that what I'm saying about your husband is a lie and all this other stuff? Girl, is it true or not? Is it the facts or not? What's really going on here? Let me know what's really going on with this goddamn tea. That's all I'm trying to figure out, because it is what it is. And then Tisha starts breaking down like the chocolate Karen that she is. Because one thing that I don't like about Tisha is this right here. She can never stand firm and shit, and she can never defend herself. But because when it come down to it, when somebody put fire to her ass, she want to sit up here and do all this damn crying and shit and not defend herself. Girl, grow a backbone. Grow a backbone. Stop all that goddamn crying. What the fuck you crying for? Defend your damn self. If you really feel that way about this situation, defend your goddamn self, girl. What's really going on here? Because that's what you need to do. You need to defend yourself, because you be looking real stupid and weak all the time. And Marcel don't never have your damn back. Marcel don't never make shit look good for you. All he ever does is sit up here and make you look like a damn clown all the damn time. He don't answer questions. He always have a question. He answer a question with a question, always gaslighting, always making you look like a damn fool. You do, and it's very frustrating. I'm not telling you to leave your damn man, because at the end of the day, if you want to stay with that fucking man, you stay with his ass. You go ahead and stay with him. I don't care. That's your business. Because if I was officially in a relationship and my man was doing me wrong and I decided to stay with him, bitch, that's my motherfucking business. If I want to stay with him, that's my business. Why the fuck you so worried about it? So it ain't about you leaving him for me. It's about the fact that you don't see what's really going on. He gaslighting you. He making you look stupid in front of everybody. And I don't think you want that for yourself. So stop allowing yourself to look like a fucking clown, because that's exactly how the hell you look, like a fucking clown. Period. You look like a clown. Period. You look like a clown, and that's just that on that. I can't take another second of it. And I was glad that Marcel told Bernard to shut the fuck up. And then, Kiki and Tisha start arguing over infidelity and all of this other stuff. And Kiki was like, didn't we have a conversation about infidelity? Didn't we do this? Didn't we do that? And Tisha was like, oh, of course we did. And she just like, well, girl, what are you talking about? Y'all really need to come with the tea and really come with it, because y'all looking fucking crazy. Like, I don't know who to believe in this situation, but we're going to get to the tea. Cause like I said, me and Kiki got an interview coming up, and we're going to get into this motherfucking tea. And I'm going to make sure to ask her ass, what is the personal business that she spilled? And why do you have so much hate for Tisha? And what is it about Marcel that you don't like? And what do you know about Marcel? Because it's too much going on right about now. It is too much going on, and y'all need to fix this shit right now, because it's becoming very toxic and dark. Y'all need to fix that shit for real, because it's not looking too good. Just like I told Ms. Wanda and Kiki on that interview, y'all are still family at the end of the day, and it may be entertaining to watch on TV, but it's sad really sad when you really think about it, because y'all are family, and y'all are willing to risk your family, y'all relationships with each other, and every damn thing else over a damn check. And I don't even think the check is that fucking much. Is it really worth it? That's what I'm trying to understand. Is it really worth it? Because I don't really think that it is. Regardless whether you like Tisha and Marcel or Kiki or not, it's not worth it. Because guess why? They're still fucking family, and they're throwing their family away for some TV and some camera time. I would never do that. That's why I would never have a TV show. I would never do no reality show with no damn family members, because the shit can go wrong and go left and all that other shit. So we're going to move on. I don't really care about Louis and Tiffany, so I'm not finna talk about them. Kiki and Destiny, they sit down and then they start talking about Stormy. And it's like, Destiny really ain't got nothing else to do but sit up and talk about these damn beefs and these failed ass friendships that she got. She's sitting up here talking about Stormy. She don't understand why Stormy came for her the way that she did. And then she said that me and Stormy were cool. Like, we was just having a conversation about this. She was telling me about her problems with Tiffany and things of that nature. So that's why I was kind of shocked and thrown off guard when she came at me the way that she did. And that's just what it is. So I don't understand. And I use the word sweetie all the time. That wasn't my first time using that word with Destiny. So that's why I was just taken aback when she was coming at me like that. So I really don't even know her like that to really have no real issue with her and all this other stuff. So then that's when Kimmy, and then that's when she said to Kimmy, and then with Destiny, when Nell is like, I was mourning the loss of a friendship, and Kimmy was like, well, do you really see it as a loss? Do you really do you not just see it as a roadblock in your relationship? Kimmy, let me tell you something. You know that I really like you, Kimmy. I really do like you. I like you a whole lot. If anything, you're probably my favorite person on this show. But I'm going to need you to stop it with this. Stop trying to make these girls be friends. Stop trying to do that, because it's really not worth it. Stop making them be friends. Because at the end of the day, it's some friendships are not meant to be saved. Destiny and Melody do not need to be friends at this point. It would be nice, but some situations are just what they are. They're dead. That's why I don't like it when people come to me and be like, well, why haven't you forgiven this person? Why aren't you talking to this person? Because I don't fucking want to talk to them. That's why, because of what the fuck they did. If they really cared about me or the friendship, they never would have done the bullshit that they did in the first place. So why am I sitting up here trying to be friends with them? Why am I sitting up here trying to make them feel good about themselves? I'm not doing none of that shit. If they really cared about the friendship, they would have done what they were supposed to do. If Melody and Destiny really gave a damn about their friendship, none of this shit would not be going on. Melody would not be moving the way she is. Destiny would not be doing the bullshit that she's doing. Now, at the end of the day, Melody should just keep it real and say, I don't want to be friends with you because you're friends with my ex-husband. That's why I don't want to be friends with you. Because I feel like that's really what the issue is. She don't want to be friends with nobody that's friends with Martell. That's how I feel. And on top of that, it may be a little bit too close for comfort. I mean, Destiny came into this situation being Martell's friend. And sometimes when you're dealing with friendships and you're dealing with marriages, and then when they divorce, sometimes you feel like you got to pick this friend over that friend. That's why I don't ever want to be friends with none of my friends, male boyfriends or girlfriends. I don't want to be friends with none of them. The only time I ever was friends with somebody that I was close to dated was my cousin. He had this girlfriend named Quita, and I wound up having a great relationship with her, and we still have a good relationship to this day. Even though he's not with her, we still have a great relationship. But they have a great relationship. They're friends now too. So that's not the same situation. But I'm saying, with my friend Brittany, with her ex-husband, I was cool with her ex-husband. We weren't friends, but I was cool with him. He would call me his brother and stuff because I was friends with her. But when she got divorced from him, she was like, well, that's not your brother no more. And I was like, well, okay, me and him weren't really friends like that no way. So it was cool. But if I see him somewhere, I definitely speak. I'm not a rude ass nigga. I'm going to speak. It is what it is. But we not friends, you know what I'm saying? So I really try not to get that close to my homegirls and homeboys, significant others, because it becomes messy. That's what it is, and that's what this is. It's becoming messy. So I think in the same time, Melody don't want to be friends with Destiny because she's still real close to the person that she's having the biggest gripe with, and that's Martell. But Destiny also needs to understand that she's doing a disservice to herself because she be claiming that she miss Melody, but you're going out and you talking about Melody to people that don't like her. Like, that's the thing. I would never sit up here and be cool with a bitch and then turn around and say and do dumb shit like that. Like, that's my thing. Why are you trying to be, you say you want to be cool with what's her name, Melody, but you out here talking shit about her to the likes of Tisha, to the likes of Martell. I would understand if you was talking to Kimmy about it, but you talking to the main motherfuckers that don't like that girl. Like, are you serious? Don't do that. That's some fucked up shit. That's some real fucked up shit. That's how I feel about it. So no, I don't think they need to be friends at this point. Just let it the fuck go. That's how I feel. Let's move on to the next note. What I got on here? Martell and Melanika. I actually like Melanika and Martell walking around there with their open, wide shirt. We get it. You got a nice body. We understand. You got a big chest. We get it, but we ain't got to see it. They discussed the wine tasting. He says, she asked who he wanted there, and he called out the names of the people that he wanted there. And she said, I guess, we just want the people that you want to be there. You got 30, 40 people coming. We just want you to have the people there that you want to be there. And, so you can be comfortable. Then they started talking about the promotion and the marketing of the situation. Melanika, despite the ghetto ass name, she seemed to know what she's doing. Then she encourages him to get his builder's license. And that's what he needs to do. He said, well, I'm part owner of the company, but I still need for you to be the one to get the license. I need for you to be the one to build my house. Like, do that. Martell, go out and get your damn license, because you look like you had a rough time in life. And I understand. I've had rough times in life. Like, just last year was a rough time in life, but I still got my ass up and I went to work and I did what the fuck that I was supposed to do. That's what I was doing. And I expect for you to do the same thing. Go on out there and do what you need to do. Like, you ain't got to be miserable and all this other stuff. You can go out here and do what needs to be done for you and yourself, so you can have some money and so you can take care of your kids. Do what you need to do. Don't be a bum. Do what you need to do. So Letitia and Marcel, they discuss Wanda's business. And Marcel, I agree with everything that you're saying in regards to Wanda and this business. She's not business minded. She just know what the fuck she want, and she knows that she wants a food truck, but she don't know what comes into this shit. And Tisha is not holding her fucking accountable. She's doing that candy shit. You want somebody to respect your mama, but your mama don't respect nobody. She barely respects herself or this fucking business that she's trying to call herself opening. That's my fucking issue with her. Like, she took y'all to that damn truck, and that truck was nowhere near ready to be no motherfucking food truck, and she knew that. So why would she do that? Like, that's the part I didn't understand. Like, why would she do that? If she want y'all to just give her the money, that's my issue with this situation. And then they discussed the situation with Kiki, and then he said that Kiki didn't make no sense. I don't think it's the fact that Kiki didn't make no sense. I just think that Kiki really wasn't saying nothing. All she kept on saying was that y'all told my personal business. And then all you said was half of Huntsville knew. It don't matter if half of Huntsville knew. If half of Huntsville knew, why the fuck you felt the need to tell Melody if half of Huntsville knew? Ain't she part of Huntsville? Wouldn't she know what happened too? Why you felt the need to go back and tell her what the fuck was said in the first place if half of Huntsville knew? That's because half of Huntsville didn't know a motherfucking thing. You just felt the need to go and tell her what you want to tell her. And for whatever reason, I don't know what the reasoning was, but that's what you decided to do, my nigga. You decided to do that because you wanted to. Talking about half of Huntsville already knew. If they knew, why the fuck you had to tell Mel? Clearly, she would have known too. Talking about something. Yeah, you say I told your personal business, but it really wasn't your personal business because everybody knew. Marcel makes no. If you want to talk about somebody not making no sense, you the one who don't make no sense half the time you open your damn mouth up. So then they start talking about Bernard. He can't stand Bernard, which I can't either. Letitia says, anytime I ask you a question, I really need for you to answer it because you really don't make me look any better, and you don't make yourself look any better. And he was like, okay. But can you please pick and choose what you decide to bring to me or what you decide to ask me? Because I feel like some things are disrespectful. And she's like, what is disrespectful? Just like you asking me about, did I deliver wine to Mel? That was disrespectful to me and my character. That wasn't disrespectful. That was a simple question. Did you deliver the wine to Mel or not? See, anytime somebody asks you something that may hold you accountable, you think it's disrespectful because you don't want nobody to say nothing to you about nothing. That's the bullshit that I'm talking about, Marceau. And that's why you always look bad in these situations, but you want to blame the bloggers and every damn body else. No, blame your damn self because you make yourself look stupid and crazy, and you make yourself look very manipulative every time you open your mouth. If the woman got a question, just answer the damn question. That's all you got to do. But instead, you won't do that. You want to play games. Don't nobody got time for you to be playing games, Marceau. Just answer the damn question. You answer the question with a question, or then you answer the question with a statement. Just answer the fucking question. And you make yourself look guilty, and you don't help yourself at all. Period. Ooh, he's so annoying. And talking about annoying, we get into this next thing with Kimmy and Mel, and they start talking about how Mel helped Tiffany look for her father, and Kimmy, commended Mel on that. She thought that was a good thing. Then she turns around and she started asking Mel about her feelings towards Destiny, and Mel gives her this stone face, like, "Why are you asking me this?" And at this point, I'm over it too. I can't even lie. Mel don't want to be friends with that girl. So why the fuck you keep on trying to ask her to be friends with her? Just because Destiny don't have no village, Destiny can find her own damn village. Melody does not have to be her village just because she don't have one. They're not friends. They don't kick it with one another. So why does she need to ask? Why does she need to be her village for anything? They're not cool. At this point, they're not cool. It doesn't matter if she don't have a village. She don't. That's true. She don't. But who the fuck cares? Melody don't care. They're not friends. They tried to talk. They tried to make amends. They tried to do this. At this point, let them girls be where they at. Period. They don't need to be friends. Some situations just need to be left alone, and some people just don't need to be friends. And these two are prime examples. Too much has happened between the two of them. Let them be. Period. So Lewis, Martell, Marceau, and Maurice, they head to Atlanta. Linebackers, I mentioned. Ass looking and smacking is mentioned. A dinner is mentioned. And the strip club is mentioned. I don't know what the fuck Martell got up his sleeve, but it looked like he's trying to get all these motherfuckers in some deep ass trouble. And looking at that damn preview for next episode, they're gonna get into some fucking trouble that they don't even need to get into. But it is what it is, child. But with that being said, child, This be your boy Scotty. I really hope y'all enjoyed this in this review that I did, because I gave y'all a spiel about that bullshit about the YouTuber stuff, the Madonna review, and Black. I gave y'all really gave y'all 4 reviews in one. So that's pretty much it. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also be sure to share the videos, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, my social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok would be in the description box at the bottom of the video. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed Who Was Wrong with Me and Bundy, as we talked about the beef on this very show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, between Letitia and Mel. I watched it back. It was very fun. Like, I enjoyed doing it, but I always enjoy working with Bundy anyway. But with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm about to head to this day party, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, you guys. Talk to you later.